Hey everybody, today I'm going to be replacing the batteries in my EasyGo golf cart behind me here. Um, Bought this about a year and a half ago, and the batteries were about 4 years old. So they're on their last leg at this point now. However, I made a little bit of a mistake and I forgot to check the water level in the batteries. So my son went out, used it this weekend, and it drained down pretty quickly. I checked them last night. Water was really low down to the cells. So I filled it up with water, charged it up again, took it out, and it really only lasted a couple of miles. I had to get towed back. So the batteries definitely need to be replaced. I looked at the option of maybe changing. This is a 48 volt system on this EasyGo cart. It's got 6 8-volt batteries. I looked at maybe changing it to having 4 12-volt batteries in there, but I think I'm just going to stick with the regular way it's supposed to be done. I've seen a couple of positive and negative reviews on that, but I found a relatively inexpensive battery that you can go through Costco and pick that up. So I'm going to go pick those up right now and replace them. I'll show you how I do it and let you know how it goes. It's really a simple thing to do. I'm sure there's 100 videos on YouTube to do it, but I'm putting my experience here for you to see. So stick around and thanks for watching. All right, so you can see these are the batteries here. The dates on those batteries, you'll be able to see them down here. You've got this punch out here showing 9, so that's 2019, the battery that's on here. So again, they're 4 years old at this point. And because of my poor maintenance, they're just wrecked. So we'll take these out now. First thing you're going to want to do is turn your switch off. That's here on these EasyGo carts. There's a switch located right here, the run and tow switch, on and off. So you want to turn that off to the tow setting, and then you're going to want to take off all of the cables that are on here. I would highly recommend, if this is your first time doing this, to take a picture of this just so you know how the order of everything was when you took it apart. It's much easier putting it back together again. Okay, so this stabilizer that holds the batteries together, you're just going to want to use a 5/8 inch ratchet. And then in this particular case, these are all 9/16 inch nuts that hold the battery cables on. So you want to start by removing these battery, I don't know what you call these, battery cables. You're going to want to check your battery cables also and ensure that, you got a little corrosion on this guy here. There's some corrosion starting to build up on these batteries as well. You always want to check that. Make sure your cables are good if you're going to put the old cables back on. All right, so I've gotten all the nuts removed here. Everything's ready to be taken apart. Before I do that, I just wanted to show you. So this is the positive here coming from the motor and from the cart in itself. It's connected to the positive line of this battery, and you can see it flow here. The neutral goes to this neutral, this positive rather. This neutral goes to this positive. This is the sequence. Negative to this positive, negative to that positive, negative to that positive, and then this negative connects back into the cart in itself. So you can see how the flow works. I did that to make myself look like I know what I'm talking about. In reality, I'm going to use this video to ensure I know how to put it back together again. So there you go. Make sure you do it right. So a quick tip on getting those batteries out of that compartment. These things are very heavy, 60 plus pounds, and there's not much room to get your hands in there around the edges to pull them out. So I just happen to have this vinyl strap. It actually has like a little Velcro on it. Doesn't matter, but I was able to put it through these little holes on the side, and I could hand it this way and pull them right out. So you may, if you don't have a battery strap, you could probably make your own, but I would highly recommend it. So the battery compartment's been cleaned out. The batteries are removed. I just wiped this down and cleaned out some of the leaves and debris that's been down in here. This body kit, this is the Phantom body kit that you can buy It's great because this compartment now also has some, it's plastic down inside here, so it's much cleaner, easier to move things around, and the support from the original Club Car is still underneath there, but it looks great too. Makes it easy. So I'm going to put the batteries back in. This is the battery strap I was talking about earlier. I got one at the store at Costco when I picked up these batteries. Makes a world of difference. You can just throw that right on the edge of those batteries, and much more stable and strong enough to hold the weight of the batteries. They're about 60 plus pounds each. I would highly recommend you getting one of these. Another quick tip, when you're putting the battery brace back on, again, don't know what the name of this thing is, but there's a hook down underneath there that holds this in place, and if you're not putting it in properly, it can twist, get itself out of place, and this really doesn't have a good hold. So make sure you check it underneath. This one actually came loose after I tightened it up a little bit, popped right out because it had adjusted off of the post that hook sits on, and the other one looks good as well. So nice and tight. Now it's time to put the cables back on. All right, so one final check before I hit the run switch back on. I've got my positive to positive. Here's my plus sign. Negative to positive. 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 There it is. And negative connected in. So we're good. I've tightened everything really good. Made sure that these caps are on tight. Should be good to go. I should be able to hit the run button here without a problem. There we go. My gauge is lit up. Plenty of juice on here. Put this back together and take it for a spin. Well, here we go. Running really well. Looks like I did a fine job changing out those batteries. Simple project to do. Anybody can do it. If you've got a golf cart, definitely don't take it in and get it done. You should absolutely be able to do it yourself. Fun project. Well worth it. All right, so super simple project. I think I mentioned it before, but easy to do. Took me about 20 minutes total, not counting driving to the store and getting the batteries, but the Costco batteries, they were $119. They're the Interstate batteries, the 8 volts. I looked at Interstate's website and they were actually $30 more, and they didn't even have them in stock. Costco had them in stock, so saved myself about 20 or so dollars per battery. So much better compared to some of those Trojan batteries out there, or some of the other batteries, especially lithium. I've considered it, but I just can't get past that price tag for as little as I use it. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped you out, and please feel free, subscribe to the channel, like this video, tell your family and friends. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.